Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ruffled Rowlet, and I am so excited today, guys, because we have confirmation that Megas are returning in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. A new Koro leak has come out confirming that Mega Evolutions are to return in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. And also, Cerebi's got the full details on their website. We're going to go through all the info. But first, I want to take a look at the actual post right here on Twitter. So you can see here's the actual Koro leak. And clearly you see, you've got Charizard X, Charizard Y, you know, Megas, so to say. You've got Blastoise Mega, you've got Mega Venusaur. So, that's awesome. The big question is, will we see Megas for the other Pokemon as well? Like, will we see Megas for any other Gen 1 Pokemon? And will there be brand new Megas? Because, as you know, there's been this rumor now that's been kind of circulating for the last 2-3 days. I've spoken about it. Pokestar Ren has spoken about it. A lot of people have spoken about it, that there's going to be brand new Mega Evolutions popping up in the Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, potentially, like stuff like Dragonite getting a Mega Evolution and some other Pokemon. And there is a potential that could be even higher and more possible now. So I'm excited, because if they only were to have, like, Mega Venusaur, Mega Charizard, Mega Blastoise, that would be a little too few, like, Megas, you know, in terms of gameplay. It would just to be too few of them to actually kind of justify them existing. If there's only, like, what, four of them? Yeah, it would be just weird. So I would assume there's going to be more. Now, here's the actual full post. Also, there's actually now an image of how Lieutenant Surge looks, and oh my god, he looking fresh, boy. And his gym is looking good as well, which we're going to take a look at every single one of these images. But first, let's read what the tweet here says by Cerebi. Let's also zoom out a little bit. So, Cerebi updates. Koro confirms that Mega Evolutions are to return in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Further details at Cerebi. And then also, if you look here on the other image, I think this was also posted. This was posted by PokeExperto. And this one just says, images of Lieutenant Surge in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee in the Koro magazine. So, let's look at Cerebi first here and see what Cerebi has to say. So, first off, let's start with the actual text here, and then we'll take a look at the images themselves, look through the images if they have anything else to show us, and then talk a little bit about what other Megas we can expect to see. Hopefully, brand new Megas. So, let's start with this. First image from Koro have leaked and have revealed latest news. As always, do note that translations are preliminary while we work on them. In this, it confirms that Mega Evolutions return in the games once again, activating when you have the Keystone and the Pokemon associated Mega Stone. The magazine also showcases Vermilion City Gym and showcases that Lieutenant Surge once again has a Raichu. We'll bring more as it comes. Let's take a look at the actual images themselves right now. So we'll start with the actual image of the Megas here. Now, first things first, the Mega Evolutions look to be kind of the same animations. As you can see, the top one here with the Mega Charizard. It looks like, you're going to have the same animation, with a circle and, kind of exploding out of it like a rock and whatnot. That's going to be the same. You can see Mega Venusaur. I've got to say, though, the models are interesting because they got to be brand new, because these can't be the same models from, like, Sun and Moon, I would assume. Just basically, that's what I feel like. Because if you think about it, the Mega Evolution, there are no Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Go, and most of the models that are used, or like the models that are used in Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, are kind of reused models from Pokemon Go mainly, and animations from like from Sun and Moon and stuff. But they're, basically they're reusing assets and stuff like that. So I'm really curious, like, are these brand new models? Because they look different. They look really different. And also, you can see how the Wi-Fi battle area looks like. It's kind of the same Wi-Fi battle, like, area that we always have. But that's like, overall, okay, I'm fine with that. Never had really any issues. I think we've already seen a little bit of this, like, Wi-Fi battle area in, like, some of the gameplay. They showed some gameplay trailer. But it's kind of nice to see it, like, a bit more, bigger here and, like, more visible, so to say. Mega Venusaur, again, looking totally fine. The model, again, is what I'm really interested about, is like if this is a brand new model or not, or if it's just like, just the same one from like Sun and Moon and stuff. Then we have another, Mega Charizard Y there, looking totally fine, nothing crazy. The animation looks fine. Also, it looks like, the characters behind the... I don't know, look, the character behind there looks so out of place in a way. But it's besides the point. Then we have Charizard X, I guess, firing off whatever the hell that move is. I can't really tell, but the animation actually... I was thinking the actual... like special effects, so they say, or like, I mean, not special, but what I mean is like the effects and like the particles and stuff they were going to be using, like, so the actual animations for the moves they use, I thought those were going to be like pretty, like, not like super crazy good looking, but these ones here look pretty nice. So I want to see these actually in gameplay. So I would assume, guys, because CoroCoro has been leaked and this is shown, expect there to be like a gameplay trailer probably coming out for this very soon. Like, I would just say, you know, keep your eyes out, because that's going to probably pop up very soon, most likely. So I'll be making a video on it as soon as it shows up. I'll be, you know, telling you guys what it's all about and what's the deal. But it's probably, just keep your eyes out, because it's probably going to be some sort of, I'm telling you, some sort of trailer, you know, kind of breaking this whole thing down. But we continue down here, again, Charizard, and then finally also Blastoise at the bottom here. Poor Blastoise at the bottom, but there you go. Blastoise is firing off a Hydro Cannon or something. I'm not really sure, but it's firing out of the head again, which is really weird to me. I don't get that. Like, why would you fire? And this is something I think that was noted about the Let's Go trailer before as well. Like, why? Like, can't they really like make unique animations for the Pokemon so they actually shoot like their moves from the like specific spot? So like for Charizard, it makes sense shooting it through the mouth, right? But for Blastoise, why is it coming out of the head? It's just so weird. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I think personally that's just a weird thing. So I mean, hey, whatever. But it's a little bit odd. Okay, it's a little bit, tiny little bit odd, but it's not the end of the world, so to say. But that's not all, guys. We have more. Okay, we have Lieutenant Surge. Now, for anybody who doesn't know, LT Surge is my favorite gym leader. I love this guy. I think he's the most awesome person ever, and I think he's going to be the most exciting one to take on. Now, as you guys may know, I think we kind of knew that a Kanto remake was coming based on all the hints in Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon, right? There were so many hints pointing towards Kanto. Also, there was that like Vermilion City recreated gym that they had with, I can't remember what the name of the guy was there, that like guy in the red hair and the red outfit. He was there, and you had to take him on in that gym, and basically it was like a recreation of a Kanto gym, and it was the Vermilion City gym specifically. So when I saw that, I was like, damn, this is pretty interesting. Are we going back to Kanto? And then, you know, over time, I speculated, a bunch of rumors came out. I was consistently saying, we're most likely going to be going to, you know, back to Kanto somewhat, in some way possible. And here we are, back in Kanto, and we've got Lieutenant Surge looking hella fresh. So, first things first, we'll start from the top here. We just see, again, Misty, Brock, you know, all fine, nothing crazy there. You know, Brock kind of doing his whole thing, like, Wakanda. He's got that going on. He got his Onyx. Then you've got Misty. You know, same things again we've seen already. And then, of course, Lieutenant Surge. And I love the new art they've made for the characters. I love this art, man. This is awesome. Like, I personally, I know it may sound weird, but I love the new artwork style they've done for this game specifically. I think this style is just going to stick for these games. And I think it was specifically made because these are supposed to be like kind of like, remake nostalgia games, right? And it's supposed to have that kind of style and feeling of how the old Pokemon games looked like, how Red and Blue looked like, kind of the art style they had for like the promotional art and stuff. And I guess that's exactly what they're going for here as well. It's supposed to have that style to it, and it's exactly got that. That's exactly what you have in front of you here. We've got Raichu, we've got Pikachu, of course, with, you know, Raichu back. Let's go, my man. I'm happy. My phone is blowing up right now, and yeah, it's just going crazy. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. My phone is just blowing up because people are just probably tweeting this at me at the moment. But either way, we got Lieutenant Surge looking totally fine. The gym looks fine there as well. There is some sort of requirement, but I can't tell. It's in Japanese, of course, so I think somebody will have to translate that, but I don't know if you guys can see that. But if anybody who knows Japanese could translate what it says right there, because that's the gym requirement. And if somebody could translate that, that's really important, because that's going to tell us what the gym requirements are for different gyms. Like, how's the difference between the, you know, taking on the Vermilion City gym compared to the, you know, Pewter City gym compared to Cerulean City gym? Like, what's the challenges, or like, what's the requirement to take on the gym? Like, what's the difference between them? Because, you know, I assume, based on what they said, it's not going to be the same for everyone. So not every gym is going to be like, oh, you have to take on this or this, or oh, you need to do in this and this thing. You know what I mean? Like, basically all of them are slightly different. So I'm really curious, like, what's the deal? What's up? I want to kind of know. But hey, I don't know, man. If somebody could translate that Japanese, please do. It would be very much important and very useful. We got Lieutenant Surge there in the battle. You can see his 3D model slightly there. You can also see his 3D model over there. We got Team Rocket again showing up. You've got their team over here as well. We got Ekans and Coughing, looking totally fine. Coughing. I just realized that name sounds so weird. It sounds like coffee, but oh well, it's not the end of the world. But I think there is apparently one more image, but I can't tell if okay. This is just like I think this was also mentioned on Twitter that like apparently the other Eevee is supposed to like the female Eevee has a different sort of tail or whatever. Somebody actually tweeted that a moment ago. Okay, yeah, I don't know. People are just sending me like weird stuff right now, but basically, there you go, guys. Those are the Korokoro leaks. That's like the simple, basic rundown of what we have here, and I am just so excited. Like Megas. I love Megas, and I was so scared that Megas were going to die fully. I mean, they did say a while back, about a year or two ago, I think, give or take, they did say that, like, yo, we're going to bring Megas back one day, but we don't know when to bring them back properly. Now, this isn't bringing them back. Like, no, this isn't, like, what I'm talking about mainly here, but, like, what I'm saying is I'm happy they didn't remove them or, like, decided to, you know, oh, yeah, sorry, this is a Let's Go game, so we're not going to include any Megas, so you just gonna have to wait until a later time. If in the future, you're going to have to see. Also, I hate this shirt, man. I feel like a freaking, I don't know, but basically, like, I thought they were going to just ditch them in Let's Go, not have them in Let's Go, and then be like, okay, we're going to, you know, have them in Gen 8, or not even Gen 8 maybe, and like sometime in the future they'd return again. But at least they're still here, which means that if we get new Megas in this game, new Kanto Megas, there is a huge potential, big potential that we could also, keep in mind, also be seeing something like a brand new bunch of Kanto Mega Evolutions. And if that happens, we're going to have a great time in Gen 8, because that means that in Gen 8, we're also going to see new Megas. Kind of like what you have with Gen 6 coming out, and then you had Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. But here it's kind of like vice versa, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, the remake game, and then the remake game, and then the new generation. That's how the order of, like, new Megas will go. So, hey, I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know, guys, but I'm super excited. I'm so ready for this. I can't even explain it. I'm so excited for this. I mean, I'm happy Megas are just showing up again, because I was fearing that they wouldn't show up. Like, in all honesty, I was just scared because, you know, I feel like Game Freak are willing to just be like, yeah, we'll just sacrifice a feature or a thing just for the sake of, like, not having it there because we're too lazy to make it, or we just don't want it to be in this game and we want to have it in the future again. They're willing to do these sort of things. But hey, it is what it is, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, then drop a like down below, guys. Make sure to also show some love to that subscribe button if you aren't already subscribed. And thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below telling me, what do you feel about these Megas? Are you excited about them? Do you want to see more Megas? Do you want to see more Kanto Megas? Let me know, guys. Either way, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all the next time. Have a great day, and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.